want to go? What would we put that? We just need stone. Ah! Hello, hello, Crystal. How you doing? How you doing? Oh my god, look at the baby rhino. Baby rhino is so cute. I'm alive. Girl, how did work go? I was thinking of you last night. I was like, please God, let it be sane for poor Crystal. Hello, Night. How are you? Good timing on that. That was really well timed with my level up. How y'all doing? How's everybody? Last night was very quiet. Oh my god, Crystal, I'm so happy that my full moon predictions came true. I'm like, yes. And welcome, Midnight. It's good to see you. It was sussy as hell, honestly. I know, right? You're like, it's that Taurus full moon, baby. All the signs like a good Taurus. We're chill. Perhaps some would even say too chill. I resonate, being that I am a Taurus. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. And I got my official first day of coursework done. I feel so accomplished today. I'm like, man, it's a full moon, but it feels like a new moon vibe. Hey, like, I hope you're having a good day, dude. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy lunch. Enjoy that lunch hour, dude. It's a good feeling in the day. Yeah, I'm a little bit later than usual, y'all, because I started my coursework. Hello, Neff. Actually, I couldn't sleep last night. Oh, no. Oh, no, Neff. Not you getting wrecked by the full moon. I'm so sorry, dude. In fairness, though, there are some full moons where I, too, cannot sleep, so I do understand. My sister is one, and she's not chill. Well, I mean, we all know that I don't have that much chill. I also have a Sagittarius moon and a Capricorn rising, so, like, let's be real. My vibes are all over the place. I started courses at Harvard for data science. Data science, cybersecurity, AI, and data analytics. So it's gonna be really fun. I'm getting back in the grind. Oh my fucking god. Help. House, house, house. Nerd. Was not aware that the roll could trigger things. Oh my god, that was so scary. I could sleep but wake up some 6 times. Dude, I'm so sorry. That's the worst kind of night of sleep if you ask me. Nerd indeed night. I'm excited though. It's really fun. It's gonna be fun. Man, having this little pack here is amazing. I'm so sorry though, Neff. I hope you're able to get some better sleep tonight though. Going back for my history PhD? Let's go, Knight. That's awesome. That would be so cool. PhDs are a lot of fun. They're a lot of work, but they're a lot of fun. It's fun because you get to subspecialize. Still following this. Am I hearing squishy noises? Squishy noises? What do you mean? Oh, probably just the steps. Probably just the steps or the meeting. What are on plans today? Just purely castle construction. We're keeping it nice and chill. I've had a very busy day today, so I am very much just looking forward to building and chilling and all the traditional stuff, you know? Oh, because things are taking a shit. Just the realities. The realities and joys of Ark. I wish I could be less crude about it, but here we are. But I love how I'm also dying of thirst simultaneously. Exactly, it's the poo noise. It's the poo. But yeah, today we're just gonna do more castle construction and chill. And it's gonna be good. Also, my character, who is sounding as constipated as ever, needs water. So what we will do... I did not realize, by the way, that that roll actually causes damage to things. That's good to know. And even the wild things poo, which is nice. Which is nice. Be of equality. There we are. Little bit of sunshine. Hello, rhino. The rhinos are very cute. I'm very sad that we have to keep on killing rhinos and mammoths and stuff, but like, at least now I know. I didn't realize that that's an attack from the Didicurus. Crystal, you know, for a minute, for just a second, I had a feeling. I was like, please don't let there be. You know what I really want to find are Deinonychus eggs. I want to find and steal some Deinonychus eggs eventually, but they do so much bleed damage. I should really just bring the wolves as a grinder and go after the Deinonychus. And see if we can get some eggs with good levels. Which would be fun as hell. However, I'd also like to do some construction. So we're gonna see, we might actually do Deinonychus today, because Deinonychus are fun as hell. And for those of you that are like, what the hell is a Deinonychus? It's basically like a fluffy raptor. And they have like a fun jump where they kind of flap and hover. So they're very cool, and then we can breed them and do mutations and stuff, because like, the thing is that I've been kind of holding back on the breeding and mutations to the extent that I would like to do them until we have the castle figured out. Yeah, it's literally like a fluffy raptor. Like, Crystal, if you look this up, like, what is a Deinonychus, you're gonna just be, like, obsessed immediately. They're absolutely gorgeous, and they're hilarious. No. No. Diplo? Diplo, we're not doing it today, Diplo. I want a stuffy of one. Aren't they adorable? Oh. Good. Sorry, I had to check a text from my doctor for tomorrow. Raptor and Rock Drake. Crustate. Crusted. What's that word? I thought... You don't mean crustaceans. I was like, hang on, I don't know what that word means. I might also be down on my Jurassic stuff. I've had a long day of learning terminology, and let me tell you guys, it's fun, but oh my goodness gracious. Dude, my water stat is already half empty. That's... You know what? Let me see if something works. They're in the middle of raptors and rock drakes. Oh, thank you. Okay, yes. Yeah, they really are, aren't they? Because they do that. I mean, the bleed on them is handsome. The bleed on them is really fabulous. Alright, so we're gonna... Science! There goes my food stat. Bro, this rhino. Rhino, you're so extra. Doot doot. Let's see. Stone triangle roof. Let's just do these next. Oh, I see. Alright, let's do this. Oh, game, please. Everybody's game, though, has been stuttery lately, even the YouTubers that I watch, so I've been feeling a little bit better about that. I don't know if anybody who watches ARC YouTubers has been noticing that lately, but I am so very relieved that there has been, like, unanimous stutter for all of us. I'm like, do you mean to tell me that I'm not hallucinating? Because at first, when this stutter was initially happening with the game, I was like, okay, what am I doing wrong? And then now I'm just like, alright, I see, I see. What is that line? What the? That's kind of cool, I guess, in a very broken way. So if we could just get this, I think I want to go all the way straight back over to here. Yeah, that should be decent sized. That should be decent. What's up, Blocker? How you doing? Do we really need more wood? Oh, I see. We do indeed. Just doing all of the construction today because let's see if I can better showcase what I'm thinking my template's gonna be. So far, so good. So far, so good. Okay, now listen. Everybody just be mature about the existing shape of said structure. That dawned on me too, and I was like, you know something? We're gonna need to put towers on the side over here too. Which is fine, because I think we actually have them lying around somewhere. Let me see. I could have sworn I put triangles. Yes, I did. Alright, beautiful. This one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So that's where another tower is going to be. And then this will end about here, I believe. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there will be another tower here. Yeah? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, and then we're starting on the 6. Okay. I was like, hang on, I gotta do math. Oh, is my whole house coming with me? Okay, cool. I guess this is good in case we accidentally run into anything. Oh dear lord. What was I thinking? Do do do. Oh, no space on before the exclamation and the noises. And I can't complain, Walker. I'm doing pretty well today. I'm tired. Oh god, you know what? The whole house is gonna get stuck. Hang on, hang on, hang on. This is stupid. Oh, crafting an arc. Yep, how did I know? There we go. What is the pathing on these guys? Oh my god, I was actually so relieved too to see somebody else crashing out about it. Babies. Oh my god, now they're stuck in the house. Do you know that I think that this terrain stuff is giving me hell? I think this is how I lose my mind completely. Freaking naturally. Cryo sickness. This is absolutely infuriating, as you guys know. Well, hopefully nothing dangerous comes along. Oh, pretty flyer. Look at that purple. What level are you? You're at 57? You know, that would actually be very useful eventually for the Wyvern Trench. We might have to find that thing again. Bison's more than Deinonychus, but Deinonychus can run the wall and hover in the air. Yeah, I do like them. I like both. I mean, honestly, I think that the bison are fabulous. It's just the process of taming one actually sounds like it's gonna be hell on earth. Like, I cannot explain to you guys enough how mean that bison are. Bison have got an issue with me simply for existing in space. Whereas, I mean, I could just bring the wolves over to the Deinonychus and make like wolf grinder for them. Oh, and then I just have randomly 16 pieces of metal on me. But yeah, I just like how fluffy they are. I like how they look more than anything else. You know what I mean? I feel like in single player, I mainly just tame things for the fun of how they look. Chippity chop. Dude, imagine the chainsaw on this tree. We'd have thousands of wood. That's actually a thing we could also do today, is we could go and pick up the bird and actually proceed to go and get some drops, which would actually be very useful. Because, not gonna lie, it would be nice. This method works fine. It's like thank God I'm not making a fortress the size of what I had in Conan. This is like, it's a cozier castle, you know? It's a cozier little outpost. Probably by medieval standards, it would be a manor house. But that being said, it will be cozy nonetheless. Friends, we have the Battle of Minas Tirith charge and hearing Rohan do their horn. I know, right? It was so crazy. That's actually an area of Tolkien's works that I want to explore more, is the areas to the far east. I was always so absolutely compelled by them. I was like, oh, this is cool. The Oliphants. The Oliphants and their riders. I'm right, it is very reminiscent. I just remember Legolas bringing down one of those, and that was one of those moments in the theater where you're like, dude, this character is just absolutely broken. But in fairness, considering he's elven royalty, like, are we surprised? I'm like, well, I guess if anybody gets to be broken. It's definitely the dude who's literally the prince of one of the Elven Kingdoms. That just feels like it makes too much sense. Gotta get Bob's Tales eventually. Gotta figure that out. Do 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 do. Man, that soundtrack goes so hard. I don't care what anybody says, but when you hear the Rohan theme, I feel like, or like the, what is it? It's not Rohan properly, it's the official song name is The King of the Golden Halls, but like that theme, but the violin goes so hard. I'm like, that's like the quintessential. It rallies everyone. It's like the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. It's like so impossibly hard to go wrong with either of them. It just gives you all the vibes. Come here. I don't want you getting stuck. Or are you, for that matter? Oh, God. Alright, so. Here we go. What do I need to do with this? Let's do carry weight. Uh-oh, the Twitch servers are struggling today, guys, by the way, as a heads up. I just saw that and was like, uh-oh. We have got problems. But honestly, it's Twitch, so are we really shocked? Okay, so if I were to... Is everybody gonna just chill off of this guy? Oh god. Bro, I swear, the following features. Oh, thank you, God. Okay. I mainly just don't want to go have to get another one of these things. Which is the reason why you guys see me trying to be so careful with it. Mainly because I feel like it would be primarily very annoying. But yeah, dude, Lord of the Rings is such a staple. I'm so excited. It's my, like, holiday tradition to do the entire extended edition trilogy with all the hobbits, with all of the audiobooks, with all of the everything every year. So, like, this year, I definitely plan on getting some time in for that this holiday season. Like, man, I live for this shit. It's the only thing I'm looking forward to this holiday. Is like the event and the Tolkien stuff. Because like quintessentially, I know that Harry Potter is usually the choice that people default to, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like as much as I enjoy Harry Potter, and I'd probably do a watch through of all the films again. It's like, because of all the stuff with the recent series that they were talking about, I'm just kind of like, eh. Planning on watching the movies again at some point as well, right? Right? I always feel like it's always good to do a little bit of review. It's never a bad thing. It's just very, very fun. I just love films, man. I need to get into some more films too. When I finally get to build my Lord of the Rings sets, I'm doing a massive Hobbit Lord of the Rings marathon. Oh my god, Seth, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous, and I'm so jealous that you've got the sets. The sets are gorgeous. I would love to be in a position to splurge on those. You know what I mean? Like, that's one of those, like, life goals. Oh, perfection. It's just so good. So good. I love them so much. They never get old. Actually, though, I saw somebody comparing Aragorn when he was, like, released as the king, or when he was, like, shown as the king in The Return of the King, his, like, reveal, when he, like, re-meets up with Arwen, as being as disappointing as Beast's face reveal in the Beauty and the Beast, like, the animated version. I was literally like, who did this? That's dirty work. They're absolutely correct, but that's dirty work. Everyone's like, we preferred him as a dirty ranger. I was like, sweet Jesus. Okay, but the little hop that this thing does is cute. Why did you clean him up? Exactly. He was, I think it's like when he wasn't king, he just was objectively more attractive. It's like the prince reveal in Beauty and the Beast. I think that's just the facts though of, you know, at times attraction. There's like a certain ruggedness at times about figures that creates an allure. Like, bro, go back to being a ranger. It's like, oh my god, I'll tell you. Beauty and the Beast reveal, though, that was dirty work. When somebody was analyzing the animators and, like, Belle's face and, like, that disappointment, I was like, that's dirty work. I'm like, don't do that. We keep on rolling and rolling. Rolling on the river. None of that melody was correct. None of the lyrics were correct. I was thinking of 3 different songs at once. What's up, Phoenix? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, when will I learn? No! Oh god. Counting days until Wicked for Good comes out. Very nice, dude. Very nice. It's always good to have things to look forward to, man. Man, I gotta tell you guys, that Amazon show From lives in my brain rent-free. What's up, Hal? Welcome in. I don't think that show will ever get out of my brain now. Little whip snap action for Hal. Oh, because of the whip. I know. Remember when he used the whip on the baby Rexes and we were all just like, they're babies. I was like, oh no. Oh, thank God. Okay. Do 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 do. It's like, bro. Giga Karka! Hey, Pago Steel! I know, we do need to get some Pagos. This castle shall not be a home until we have our proper Pago tax paid, as you guys know. We must always pay the Pago tax. And now that we have mammoths, I feel quite good about it. Do you know the Pago tax? The Pago tax? The Pago tax. Our whip is anti-stuck. Yeah, but we don't have the whip, unfortunately. I'd have to get it from drops and stuff, and I have not been on top of my drops. Yes, Hal, indeedy. Pago love. All the Pago love. All the baby Pagos. They're perfect little creatures. Or the lasso. True. Actually, we could do the lasso. I did not realize that we could use the lasso to pull them out. That actually gives the horses brand new utility. Alright, that's good. So what we'll do is we'll construct the castle. And then the castle on the side is going to have like a stable. Is it the lasso of truth? Oh man, you're making me think of 1984 right now. I was just finishing the latest Chief Inspector Armand Gamache book from Louise Penny. Absolutely fantastic. 10 out of 10. And they were talking about 1984 in it, and I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I think this is about the right size. In fact... I'm not sure, but it may work. Yeah, why not? I mean, honestly, I'm down. If it works, it works. So we would have to... Oh, I hate that about the snow. We might actually have to build everything one more level up. I don't know. Alright, so 1, 2. Am I doing this correctly? No, I was not. Oh, Ark. I beg you, Ark. I always feel like this game is pushing me. 1, 2, 1, 2. What the what? Hang on. Da, 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 da. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is correct. It just doesn't feel like it. And welcome back to another episode of Triangle Hell with Effie. I could have swore, you know something? Let me just see something. Yeah, I'm gonna stop gaslighting myself now. Oh boy. To be rough. 1, 2, 1. Ceilings. Yeah. We had to do that on the other side with walls. I want this to be that. That will be on the same. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not worried. It's annoying, but I'm not worried about it. You know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it's just a weather event. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we start it at that. There we go. Alright, the beginning foundations for the towers are underway. I think it's gonna look really cool when it's done. We're kind of making, like, for those of you that are wondering what the general shape is gonna be, we're gonna make like a 6-tower main hall, multi-level kind of castle, but just over time, you know? For now, what we are gonna actually run down and get real quick, because I think it would be smart to do this, is that we're gonna go and pick up, you know what we're actually gonna peel off and do as well? I get like a pack of 4 or 5 wolves as an escort party. Is there anybody else who was knocked out? I don't think so. Alright, let's go back. Let's grab a couple of our horses. Because the horses... Bro, they made the following. The following in this game is absolutely abysmal. There, I've said it. I've said it once. What the fuck was that? Bro, what? Why did I fly into the air for nothing? I never hit the space bar. So what exactly was that? Bro, I really feel like their update might have broken this game a bit. I don't ever remember traversing in this game being that annoying, you know? Pretty Pteranodon might also happen, because I do feel like we could at least use a wyvern or two for utility. But I think first we need to do some Rex baby poaching if we can. The question, of course, remains to be where. So let's go grab some horses. We'll transport them over, because they'll be useful. Get some Karcha baby. Oh my god, that would be so smart. Oh my god, can you imagine a Giga or a Karcha baby right now? I really wish we could like seal the fertilized egg before it like hatches. The way you can with like the Deinonychus. Be fun. That could be sick. Little egg stealing shenanigans. We're always here to see it. Got my back in the evaluation. Yep, both are worth in the VA things. Thankful I had a civilian doctor look at it. Oh my god, Sino, I'm so glad. Dude, that's excellent news. Well, not about the injury, but you know what I mean. It's good that you had it looked at. Dude, I'm so glad too that they can write up a good report. Finally get some like, what is this? I was gonna say finally get some of this resolved, but I think it's just finally got a resolution on all of this, you know? Now we wait to see if my percentage increases to 100. I hope so, man. I hope so. Alright, let's bring over... Pego Steel. I think for now, because the house is already so cluttered, we'll just bring over 2. You get it there and Twitch gets better for me, you might have to put up with me more. Not a problem, Sino. We're always happy to do so. We could bring the bird. We could also do some drops, which would actually give us a chance of maybe getting a chainsaw, but the bird is not really cooked there yet. You, however, have levels. Let's give you... Hell yes. Is anybody still on... We'll come back and breed up more direwolves at a later time. For now, what we're gonna do is bring back these ponies. But congrats, Sino, this is huge news. Alright, transport team. It's Operation Get These Horses Back to Base. And then baby Karcha might have to happen. Well, how crazy, how insane do you think it would be though? Like, nothing's gonna kill a Karcha. That's the thing. Nothing's gonna kill one and give us the baby to poach. We would have to literally bring something dead over to probably tame the parent first and then tame the baby. Winter armor look like I'm in a fantasy armor in a 1980s movie? I think in a good way. Yeah. It looks like high res, or high quality fantasy armor, you know? I love it, Sino. I have to say, I really love everything that this game does aesthetically. Oh god, not the Diplo. Anything but a Diplo. Horses? Good. Good. Because what I'm thinking is that if we can bring the horses with the wolves, or with this little pack of wolves, with the Didicurus, then we could get the stone, transport the stone back on both the horse teams, and then fundamentally have... Oh, that's the way to the Dire Bears. We should also get a couple of those as well. That was actually really cute having those. I did like running around that area with the pack. As much as it was chaos, I think we'll do some of that again today too and see what we can find babies of. Because the Dire Bears are very sweet looking. I'm not even usually like a bear person, but I enjoy it. Epic chaos, you don't say, I know, right? Yeah. Surely you've never heard of me causing chaos before. Me? Never. Never. Totally chaos free. Definitely not a gremlin, you know? What are you running? Hello? I just saw something running through these bushes. Oh, I guess it was just its baby. It looked like it was on 4 legs, which is why it took me by storm. I would love it so much if we could find a Giga baby. I feel like that would actually be insane. With the golf carts? Oh, I know, right? Just the way that that immediately popped off. No, 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 Diplo, I didn't even look at it. Oh, fucking hell, where's the horses? How could we lose the horses? They were literally right behind us. Jesus Christ. The most useless pathing in the entire game is right here. What's up, Harley? How you doing? Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ. Damn. Alrighty. Hello? 96. Hello? Where's your parent, bro? Huh? I guess I don't really need another one. Like, we could survive without. And by the way, this is why I'm very thankful that we brought the wolves as a backup pack. But we should also build the stairs. So what I think we'll do is we'll create a little depot off the side like here, where if I'm running up the mountain, I could just bring everybody right in through here. Okay. Let us see what you have on you. There we go. Who is still walking you? There we go. So, what do we need? All right, I need to do this. We also need saddles for these guys to be up here, I think. Because having that ability to make the mobile, now. How much? All right, so we've got stone on you. Let's see, and then we're gonna make it so that the oh god, not you. What's up, Odin? Alright, let's do that. Let's do this. Let's get our little team going over here. Our little materials gathering team. We'll leave one horse back there. My poor little Didicurus. I could have just run over and had them follow me. Watching Jurassic Park? Decided to watch through the series after I watched Rebirth for the first time. Not too bad of a movie, but very mid. Yeah, I don't know anything. I've never seen it. I'm still not caught up on the Jurassic Park franchise. Or Jurassic World, I should say. But no, I totally get that. The OGs are always going to be the best. IMO. Like, I'm not really big. So, for example, I'm not big at all on what HBO Max is planning to do with, like, the Harry Potter reboot. I'm like, those films really don't need a reboot. We all still remember them fine. They're pleasantly vintage in the way that the OG Star Wars films are vintage and should not be redone simply because they are relics. Oh yeah, I just know that everything goes very corporate, which, like, a lot of people have gotten really angry about. A lot of people have gotten extremely frustrated with the franchise. Oh, you collect wood? That's funny. Make something else in the same universe, yeah. That's generally where I come from with it too. I can't really stand it when it's like, oh, it's the same characters, we're just gonna completely redo it. I'm like, yeah, why don't we actually just make something new in the same world? See, like, I really enjoyed the Fantastic Beasts because it was different. It wasn't quite, like, was it perfect? Not by any stretch of the imagination. However, it's not also OG Harry Potter. Like, I'm not looking to have OG Harry Potter again, you know? Oh man, come on. Man, I gotta get my carry weight up. Next level. Not a shortage of creativity in Hollywood and the gaming world anymore. I feel like, oh, I know, everything is just remakes. What's up, Das? How you doing? Welcome in, Das. Oh my goodness, DOS is reminding me. We almost forgot our beloved Pagos. Can somebody pin that message for me? Remakes, copycats, and spin-offs. Yeah, it's just exhausting, isn't it? Yay! Thank you, Phoenix. Appreciate. Always very, very crucial. Uh-oh, baby rhino running away? What is happening here? Where are you running from, buddy? Story if they want. Yeah, I know, right, dude? See, the thing is with Hogwarts Legacy and the thing is with Harry Potter in general, because any of those royalties go over to Rowling, which they still unfortunately do even with Hogwarts Legacy, like, that was a whole thing where, like, it was so funny hearing people be like, oh no, none of the proceeds go to her. It's like, bro, yes they do. It's her IP. Like, I hate to break it to everybody legally, but that's not how having IP works. Yeah, like if they did Durmstrang or anything. Or actually, hear me out. What if we just did a fucking copycat series of Hogwarts? that reclaimed it since we found out that the creator sucks ass. Hear me out. If she sucks, why doesn't somebody else just build a thing that's better? I promise you, it's not that hard. It's like... it's a decent franchise, but it's absolutely not the end-all be-all of what there is in fantasy. Or even what there is in magical thought. Like, the lack of actual occultism. I'm saying none of it, Odin. I'm saying none of it. Fuck all kinds of that. Because you know why? And what I like about that? The reason why I say fuck all kinds of that is because I don't want her getting any royalties. You know what I mean? Like, no, you get no credit for what you created that you've absolutely sabotaged and basically destroyed for the fans. Like, frick her. Frick her. She's a shitty person and she doesn't deserve the money or the credit or any of it. That sounds like a UT. We're getting the hell out of here. Even the African branch of magic. Uganda, yeah, I would like it if somebody would just create a different world though with different characters, because to be honest with you guys, like the thing that really doesn't apply, like the thing that really doesn't appeal to me about having any of the Hogwarts stuff is that she will gather some form of royalty from it, and it also brings people back to her OG series, which I'm just like, let it die, guys. Let it go. Let it be done. I know it's hard, I know it's heartbreaking, but let it be done and let it die. Really and truly, like, we will all survive. It will be okay. This is not the person that we thought it was. It was Voldemort writing Harry Potter all along. Who knew? But it's just like, let it go, guys. We're all adults now. We can make a conscious choice. We will survive without Harry Potter. It does not need to be a thing that we keep going forward with. It's why, like, to be honest with you guys, around this time of year, it's like... I enjoy the movies, but now because of the person that she is, they're just absolutely tainted forever. And it sucks because it's one of those series that I used to really, really enjoy. Especially as a kid, like you would wait in line to buy the books and stuff, and it was just like, you know, I would never say that I was one of like the cult Harry Potter fans, but it was good, you know, and for a time there, it was actually doing something that felt like it meant something to a lot of people. But, you know. That's the thing, is unfortunately when a bigot runs it though, it's doomed to kind of run it into the wall. And now it's just like I've come to a point as an adult where I'm just like, yeah, I just don't support any of the Hogwarts stuff anymore. It's like I was trying so hard to play Legacy for a while there when it came out, and then eventually I was just like, you know, I really am just giving money back to this franchise and I don't want to do that. I feel like there's a point that you get to where you're just like, yeah, I don't even want, like, if the royalties can even go slightly back to her, it's just like, fuck it, make a new school. There's no rules, you know? Somebody else, write something better, and for the love of God, don't make it smut. Make it actually like a quality story that can be embraced by kids as well, and like, you're golden, you know what I mean? It's not that hard to create basically a copycat Hogwarts, where the author doesn't suck and everybody can actually get behind it. What do we want? But nah, I knew Rowling was off the rails. When she started making comments about Emma Watson, I was like, y'all are cracked in the head. I was like, yep, confirmed. Voldemort wrote Harry Potter. I'm like, that's just how the cookie crumbles, I suppose. We could have snow in the castle, which would be very Game of Thrones. We'll see. I might just move everything up a level. Bring that thing over here. Those are well doing their business nearby, I know, right? Yeah. Always, you know. Always with this game, there is a duality. So serious and so not at once. Man, this game, so no, you would have laughed yesterday, but this game was actually driving me up a fucking wall yesterday. Whew. It's been few and far between when I've nearly cussed out Ark, but I was like, Ark, I swear to Christ. I'm like, stop trolling me. I guess let's just get these guys going. We're gonna need them anyway. I'm like, Ark, please. But yeah, I've been choosing to do all the building manually because I feel like, and it was funny because we were having this conversation the other day. It's like, yeah, you could just spawn in the rows of materials, but like, honestly, where's the fun in that? And as you all just saw, I got a Giga Saddle, which means that, well, there might be room for fun soon. Was it the level of the roof tiles in Conan? Oh yeah. Oh dude, the game was straight up, at some level the game was straight up just like rage baiting me, and I literally had to just be like, you know what? This is Ark. Like, we were talking about it yesterday because everybody was like, oh, well, why don't you use something else? And it's like, bro, because this is the quintessential Ark experience. Like, if you play Ark long enough, like, you get to the point where you just sort of realize that this is an inevitable thing that happens. You can either crash out about it or you can persevere, but there's no... Like, at no point is this game gonna make you feel happy and good until you have ground to such a point where it's like, you almost kind of get your feelings pulverized out of you, and then you start enjoying this game. And that's just something that I have had to, you always have to get used to it with a game like this. It's funny too because it goes back as far as like the earliest days of this game, because we were talking with Ned about this, right? Because like we both have played it since like basically the inception of the game, and it's like, unbelievably, the game used to be more infuriating. Which is honestly a bit of a scary thought, but like it used to be like, so no, it used to be bad. Like, it would take you multiple days to like tame a Rex. It was... This game used to not be for the faint of heart. Let's put it that way. It's become definitely a much more approachable franchise as time has gone on. But holy crap. Occasionally, you just have a day where, like, between the crashing and between the whatever, like, this game will just straight up kick you in the teeth. And it's not even cute. It's not even, like, a fun, fair fight. In the earliest versions of this game, so no, it was literally called, do you like dinosaurs and will you accept this punishment as just par for the course? Or are you gonna be a quitter? And basically, like, that was the decision that you just, like, straight up had to make. Hang on, my thing is about to break. And so it was very much a situation of like, will you pony it up? Will you pony it up? Will you find the resolve? So it's fun, like, when we have days like that, I actually enjoy coming back to it the next day, because I'm just like, all right, let's just see what Ark has in store for us today. That's why we're going to do a little bit of building. We're going to do a little bit of chilling. We might actually just raise this up a second level anyway. Because what I'm thinking with the foundations... No problem, so no good luck. But yeah, the game used to be craziness. Pure carnage and insanity. Now it's a lot more fun. And I would even wager occasionally relaxing. Oh, you know what we could just do? Which would actually be the best way to do this, I think. Yeah, because they can't break through stone anyway. Let me just pick this piece up, please. Let me have the piece. Alright. Keep your secrets then. Good luck, Sinnoh, and feel better, dude. That guy. There's always... Oh, man. There must always be one, I see. Yeah, that's better, I think. And then with, like, stairs that go up. Oh, okay. I was like, it's just mammoths walking in sync. For a minute there, I got legitimately nervous. Hopefully this might also allow me... Alright, let me see something. Hello, mammoths. You make big, scary noises. So let's see. There's always one stubborn area of terrain in this game. And for the life of me at times, I don't get it. Alright, so what we'll do is we're going to build the world's most haphazard template back. Let me just mark where the last piece is going to be if I can. So where's the real ass end of this going to be? It's going to be all the way back here. Yeah, that's a decent size. Right? And then just picture very tall spires. It's a shame that War's not here because he would really enjoy this. It's gonna be like all the way back here as a marker. Hot dogs with light chili and a bit of mustard or fire. Oh yeah. Chili dogs are always good. Always good. I actually have a link of Italian sausages that I plan to make later on for dinner. And I am so ready and so excited for them. You guys have no idea. I had to do my blood work for my doctor today, and so I have been just craving all of the foods. And I am like, oh Lord, I am ready. Yeah, so this will be good. So then we'll come up here. And what we'll do is let me do this real quick. I guess we could just use stairs actually to get down here, which would be fine. It's so funny that this... Wait, what? Why is that just gone? Did it just not let me place it there? Quarter wall and railing. No, let me see. Let me see something out of curiosity. If I were to try and attach it up here, then there's no problem. But it's just down there. Okay. Okay. I know what we'll do. What's my ceilings at? Do. I mean, we could also just put the other towers on the back end of this. I suppose it does not necessarily have to be a perfectly... How do I phrase this without being inadvertently very triggering about this? Because this side is significantly steeper. I guess we could do these. So what was it? Right here that was the problem? Marissa, welcome in. It's good to see you. How you doing? How you doing? So then we would need foundation supports. But it's not like we could just... This would be so hilariously... No, we could also do pillars, which would work. I suppose that will do. Waking up after a fucking horrible night at work. Full beaver moon was Def sending it all last night. Oh girl, I'm so sorry. What happened? What happened? Oh no, girl, I'm so sorry. I hate that. With medicine, it's always one or the other. Like, Crystal had a peaceful night, but it's like... It's honestly, I feel like healthcare in general is such an absolutely... Thank you, Al, for that. I feel like healthcare in general is just such an absolute crapshoot. Where it's like, it's either ass or it's fine. And there's no in between. Also, we're starting to have a castle come together. Starting to, anyway. Do you know something? I should do something real quick before I forget. Y'all knew that one was coming. I can't remember if there were... no, the last one was definitely that. 1, 2, 3 across? Hang on. 1, 2 across. That's where I'm screwing this up. Okay. Alright, so there's another one that will build off of that. Well, girl, I certainly hope that today is an infinitely better day than yesterday was. Because if anybody gets it, I mean, I'll tell you, usually I'm getting wrecked by the full moon. This is like one of the rare instances where I think because it's in my sun sign, it was fairly chill for me, but I'll put it to you this way, like, at this phase, nothing amazes me anymore. Like, I just fully expect bullshit. Had 3 bleeding patients, one was worse than the other two. He ended up getting close to 50. Oh my god. Took 10 units worth combined, plus regular specimen workflow and bringing blood into the inventory to recover. Oh my god, girl. I am so sorry. That is such a clusterfuck. BIOS via the motherboard, app on the PC, also updated Windows, fingers crossed it's fixed. Oh my god, Seth, I'm so sorry. What in the world? Y'all, the chaos do be chaosing. And I was alone? Girl, what? Not you being alone for all of this shit on top of it. Oh, girl, I'm so sorry. What? See, alone is the part that's so much ass. It's just like, really? The wolf's whining, we're buddy. He's also whining at me right now. Oh, that's very cute. That is very cute. We like puppy comedy relief. Puppy comedic relief, let's go. But no, Marissa, that's freaking awful. I'm so sorry, dude. What the hell? Let's bring out the pillars. Let's bring out... I mean, I guess we could use more of the... because we can't put... Alright, let's see. So let's, for one... Yeah, you totally won't notice this. I will totally notice. It's fine. We're gonna just all pretend that we don't see it. If you think you see it, no you don't. Do me that favor. Easy. Seamless. Let's see, what can we do here? So then, yeah. Are you fucking... Why would you... No. Arc, please. Arc, please! No, Marissa, I'm so sorry, dude. That sucks so bad. I feel like anybody who works in medicine, just sending you guys so much love. It is not... like, out of all the gigs that are out there in terms of career choices, medicine is by far and away one of the most challenging. Because for one, it can be such utterly thankless work to start with. But then in addition, as you're experiencing the process of having to administer medicine, you just get met with difficulty at every twist and turn in the road. Like, even just the people who take my blood, like, watching the BS that they go through makes me want to just literally throw hands. Like, this morning, there was literally a woman and her son who were there who For lack of a better way to put it, she was just kind of letting Kiddo run wild on the people who were just trying to take his blood. And it's like, I understand that having a kid and getting their blood drawn is never going to be fun. Okay, it's just nobody's happy, especially not Kiddo, right? But there's definitely a limit and a boundary on how much of a tantrum one can throw before it becomes like, okay, dude, maybe go home and let's try this again later, you know? There's like only so long that a technician can be like, it was rough. He's also whining. Oh, he wants food probably. So baby wants food. So baby puppy. But yeah, dude, sending love to all the medical care workers out there today. I know, man. Full moons. Full moons, dude. They'll have you out here. I wonder if we could actually take the bird and get a YUTY into a good spot and knock it out. But I feel like I shouldn't say such things while I'm on a wood run, because then what will surely happen is that I'll get ambushed by like everything. Oh. And true to form, my knees are like, bitch. They're like, you're sitting like this again? One of these days, Sath, I will learn. Oh, Sath, I also figured out what could have been causing the driver timeout. So hear me out, chat. So I think I actually fixed the issue with the driver timeout, and it's kind of hilarious. So you know how there are different outlets that have a different degree of power allocation on them, depending on like, so like, for example, your PSU needs a certain amount of power draw, or like your iPhone charger, you know, can't necessarily charge an iPad, right? Because the wattage is different. One thing that was really interesting is that I was actually looking at my wiring setup, and I had my standing desk plugged into the same thing as the power supply for the computer outlet-wise. So I'm thinking, Sath, that my desk actually takes up a little bit too much power to be sharing with anything else. And I'm wondering if that's actually just the entire issue. So now it's like, it's funny, I'm actually looking at different power supplies and like what their draw is. I have to check like what I can actually plug this into, because like basically what I need to do is get one of the bigger surge protectors, but that actually might be my whole power allocation issue. Because right now I have it plugged into a thing with surge protection on it, but it's definitely not, it's not like the industrial grade surge protector, right? So I'm like sitting here and I'm like, oh, you know, that could actually do it. I am insane generally, but at this time I might not have been totally crazy. Because yesterday I was like, why is it that when I'm using the standing desk, we're having like the issues with the issues with driver timeout? And I'm like, oh, that would do it. Because what did I update? The graphics card. What draws a lot more power? An updated graphics card. So the new PSU is going to be coming anyway, but in addition to that, I think we're also going to do a surge protector and a proper power allocator. So if I were to let my tame wander, I think it can also mate with a wild one. Right? So curious. You see something. Are you male? Female. You know what? Let's get rid of this. Also might be no real reason for the driver timeout, and it's just me having the bad luck of a GPU that does this, but we're gonna see. I would love so much to actually troubleshoot this and be able to figure it out. Like my my engineering brain just like wants to take apart the situation and figure it out. If for no other reason but peace of mind. Also, Saf, I'm concerned for you about the restarts. That is very weird. And also for all of you console users, yes, this is the stuff that you daily have to think about when you have a PC, which is very, very, it can get very taxing. You do something for shits and giggles. I don't think I can actually attack these big trees. Yo, I can. No, it's not working. Okay, it's just straight up berries. I see, I see. I like the big trees. That's why I was like, I've been avoiding trying to hit this one because I'm just like, I don't really want to break it. There are certain things that even though you could probably be victorious, don't actually feel like victories. So if I were to, so this is a 16, right? Now this is, we do not have a good, no, we don't actually want to mate our mammoth. We actually don't want to do that. That would be a bad idea. All right, let's see. What are we gonna do? Let's do... I feel like first we should probably, before I do anything... Why don't I have... Turn roof, ramp, and stairs. Wait. I don't need this. Got a first stone. Oh, I see. Baby shark do 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 do. Don't even ask. No, no, no. There we go. Alrighty. Oh, that's cool. You can do like half stairs. What the? Oh, I did a corner stair. I see, I see. There we go. Dilemma. Do I continue to build my Lego cat or do I play video games? I feel like video games are always going to be the answer. But I am but one voice among many. Chat, sound off. Tough choices but video games, exactly. That's what I'm saying, you know? just run down here. Do I like that? No, I don't think I do. I want stairs. Trying to figure out my design choices. Bagamon and then start games. There you go. There you go. Video games are always the right answer. They never lead you wrong. Noise. Yeah, I like the stairs better for a castle. That feels a little bit more, together. Okay. Then we're gonna need ceilings to go back all the way to there. Because we can't do anything about that, which feels very janky. But what can you do? That is life. Now what I could do is I could get over some of the building problems. Because like, are we gonna run into... Yeah, we are. Okay, so like, let's try and see if we can... make this go up. Again. Yeah, we can. Alright, alright. I'm feeling better about this. Chad, I think we can do it. I actually think, too, we might be able to use the pillar system instead of all foundations all the way through. Like, let me see something. Because actually, what we could do, which might be just the simplest way to do this. So, like, hear me out. What if we build the skeletal model and then build the ceilings in? Like skeleton framework of foundations. This is D-Way. I think I found D-Way. Marissa, I'm hype. I think we found a way. Wait, where's that back one? No, not that. Oh, chat, it's starting to come together in my brain. I can finally not lose my mind. Stop doing that. Alright, so then that would be a ceiling. But that's actually fine. So then how wide out can we build? Not there, but here. So then what we would do... Let me just see something. I mean, it's a very narrow... Although I guess it works, because then we'd also be... We're gonna have a side attachment building off of this, so it would make sense. Alright, it's coming together. Let me save. I feel less insane. If we're gonna do snowy mountain castle vibes, I'm like, we have to do this properly. I can't just be out here doing the worst. Minded a Curious. I don't think you have any stone on you, right? No, you don't. Okay. Alright, Mammoth. What's up, Hydra? How you doing? How you doing? Let's see, can I aim, please? Bro, where's my cursor for aiming? Please, God. Oh, you know what? If I go that way, the direwolves are gonna get stuck. Not bad. I'm glad to hear it. Let's see what's going on. You know what? Let me just run, and then let me have the Didacurus follow me. This is so much easier than me trying to ride on the thing over. It would be very useful if we actually brought the RG over. Here's my little stone train. Oh my god, the baby pteranodons are so cute. Keep crashing your PC. Uh-oh. Streaming Stardew of all things? Wait, that's insane. If I had Chrome open? Yeah, dude, that's really weird. Like, of all the things to crash the PC, Stardew? What was the CPU, specifically if I had Chrome open? Oh. It's probably Google Chrome. Do you have a bunch of extensions in Chrome? Oh, that would make sense then. Yeah, because that's what I was wondering, was like, where was your CPU use at? Like, on the graphs? Or was it, like, completely negligible? That's so weird. Like, I know it... Hello? Horse, please? Never got a chance to check? No, it's very weird. Yeah, I would definitely see how much it was hogging those resources, though, because that is very strange. It feels like instinctively bullshit that of all things Stardew would cause these problems. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's like, why Stardew? Out of all the games in the world that it could be, like, I could see if you were trying to play like Battlefield or something, you know what I mean? Like, so I'm just throwing a game out there, like something that's more intensive, but like Stardew's not, from what I understand, like even that. Wait, do they get a weight reduction on structures? 16. 16, no they don't. Okay. With the same tabs open, I'm running maybe 5 to 10% CPU. Yeah, that's bullshit. That's complete bullshit. That feels weird. Had repo and OBS and Chrome open, no issue. Yeah. Interesting. I wonder. I had Stardew and OBS, no issues, but Stardew and Chrome just don't get along. That's really weird, because I've never even heard anything about either of those having an issue either, you know what I mean? At least not with each other. Like, Chrome I know can be full of issues, but like, Chrome is Chrome. But I feel like it's mitigatable. Like, if you've been using Chrome with no issues, like, why would it just suddenly be... It's just weird, because of all the things. Could it be a driver issue? I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe one's out of date and needs updating. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Okay. Hey, thank you for the 7 stream streak, Hydra. Let's go. Yeah, I have no idea how. It very well may be. I've heard of driver issues causing all kinds of problems, but it's just weird. Like, you wouldn't expect that from it, you know what I mean? To update my driver's ed because my PC kept crashing with a couple streams up in Firefox. Interesting. I wonder what's going on. That is very weird. I feel like that's not usual either. You know? Sounds okay, but I do know a very small amount. Oh yeah, well drivers are just the bane of everybody on PC's existence. I feel like we constantly are like stressing out about it because it's so damn frustrating. Like, what creature am I hearing? Oh, it's the Didicurus. Oh my god, look at its little run! It's got the cutest little hippity hop run. Just 2 tabs in Firefox crash. So I updated my motherboard and Windows. I seem to be fine now. Where the fuck is the Didicurus? There you are. Bruh, the pathing in Ark has gotten so bad. Come here. What are you doing? Come on, bro. Alright, this thing's gonna drive me absolutely up a wall. I'm telling you guys right now. The pathing in this game, I don't care what they say about what they pretend that they fixed in this game, they did not fix the following on the creatures. This is abysmal. It's abysmal. It actually holds you up to have creatures that are this crap at following. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. That is very weird. It's weird that it's happening across 2 different browsers too that were causing issues. It almost does sound like driver incompatibility for that exact reason. So yeah, I can see it. Alright, let's see. Especially too, Seth. I feel like we jinxed it because we were just talking about your stuff being fixed. After the nightmare with the plastic being left on the CPU. Now I'm like, damn it, did we talk about PC stuff and I completely jinxed it on you? I'm like, bro, we literally were just talking about chain crashing and also how infuriating it is because holy crap. Nothing will have you specific. It's not because I was lurking in several streams at the same time. At the same time. Oh. That's weird. Oh, I gave my PC a good long glare. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what though too. Full moons, man. Everything crazy happens during the full moon. Everything bad and weird happens during the full moon. Last time it happened, I only opened a fresh window and it went straight to SCV. No wiki or other tabs. Yeah, that is weird. That's very weird. I mean, I just can't even imagine what the problem would be. You know what I mean? Like, it's so bizarre that your browser would be crashing the game. Like, not even... Still crashed 30 seconds after opening Chrome. Yeah, something's wrong. Something's wrong. Have you recently cleared your cache on, Chrome at all? Yeah, I would try and clear the cache, clear any cookies, clear any, like, clear basically anything that could be kind of lurking on the browser. Any spare data usage, if you will. Because, like, something's definitely wrong. I don't honestly know, like, I'll put it to you guys this way. When we had our crash, it literally was Ark, so I was like, fuck it, Ark crashes all the time. I'm not really worried about it. But that's also Ark, which at the best of times can be a bit of an asshole of a game, you know? Like when one goes to play Ark, you just sort of know that you're about to be tortured within an inch of your life. So I'm not terribly like amazed that that would be a problem. All right, now let's see. Moment of truth is, can we just get across this with the ceilings? Oh yeah. Oh chat, we're cruising. This is such a better use of resources, I think. I can't remember what the cost is for the ceilings versus actually just... Let me see. Let me see. Do. Oh yeah. Oh, we're fine. This will even look good too, I think. Because it will be more or less uniform up until a point. Cool. So, hatch frame. Damn it. Let me in. No. Let me in. Let me in. The stone ceiling and hatch frame. Let's do one of... What do we need for this guy? Let's just keep on leveling weight, I guess. Weight and health feel like the two most solid things for the mammoth. I don't think we need much else. Alright, perfect. Oh, you know what? Didn't we need... Let me see something. I think I needed... Love the streak message, right? We needed... Whatchamacallit? How many... Firefox is acting strange whenever I download things, video will hang, etc. That is weird. If it's any consolation, I've also been having problems with my browsers lately. I don't know, like, I gotta tell you guys, I had a couple weird things today from a cybersecurity perspective. I had my best friend's Twitch get hacked. Literally, somebody else put in their credit card information, so it's not even like they used her credit card information to subscribe to a bunch of people that she does not even know. Oh, you're good, DOS, not to worry. So we had that. Then, in addition to all of that, then I received a memo about my eBay account needing to have the password reset, which I was like, what the fuck? I have not used eBay in literally years. So like, why is somebody trying to hack my fucking eBay account? So I don't know what is going on lately with all of the hacks and the spam, but be careful out there, guys. It's getting weird out here. I guess let's just put that... Hang on, first of all. Mike, first of all, if we could all but see. There we go. But yeah, there's been a couple of weird things going on, so I don't really know. Honestly, I think after those servers had all the issues recently, it has some contributing factor to do with that, because it's sort of feeling that way. Because I feel like ever since the servers went down, we've all been having like the weirdest problems. My god, please attach to the fucking... My villain arc is going to be in here. But why is it a... You know what? Just waiting for Google Cloud to go down next. Yeah, something's been wrong. Because I'll put it to you guys this way. I have never in my life seen so many issues across so many different servers, across so many different accounts. Like, this is impressive, even by the standards of, like, the standard ebb and flow of things, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, this kind of crap happens, and it's just one of the realities of the world that we currently live in, but it's getting to a point where it's a little bit like, okay now, it'd be nice if just about anything worked. Let's see, stone quarter walls and railings. Can we, let's just make, I guess, a normal wall. Don't have any more stone, yeah. So, like, this is totally a quarter wall situation, if I'm understanding it correctly. This will totally be quarter wall, but this will be full wall. Oh, y'all, we've got such a long road ahead of us with this. Quite mean to take a nap, but it was crappy. I'm glad you got a nap. I'm sorry it was crappy, though. Yeah, for now we're just gonna, I think, do those. See this. Yeah, because, like, for some reason, there's only certain things that want to connect. My good lord. I feel like this is part of the reason why I haven't done, like, really big builds in Arcs, because the building system is so infuriating. And this isn't even how annoyingly jank that it was in Arc. It's a rhino. It's like, what in the world is coming by? Yeah, I know you can cycle them through. Let me see. Yeah, you're all good. I appreciate you, dude. It just does not seem to want to behave itself. Like, it gives me every other snap point except the one I need. Okay. I will go insane. That's what I've been doing. I'm literally just standing there pressing Q and R. You can evolve sometimes too, right? It's such a pain in the ass. It truly is. I just went through every possible orientation and it's not a thing, so that would be that. You are stone ceiling. It might be because I'm trying to put a stone, like, stair between ceiling and ceiling. Which is also a possibility, unfortunately. Because as we know, this game likes to be annoying. This game enjoys being annoying. It's almost a religious exercise. 1, 2. 1, 2. Rhino, you are like so close to death, bro. Nah, you're fine. It's just the realities. Okay, that is basically up. So now is that on the same... Okay, so this is on the same level as that. This makes my insanity significantly less. Now these need both... Can we get rid of the outer pillar? Yes, we can. Beautiful. Beautiful. I might not lose my mind today. Now this is gonna definitely need pillars. Good news, I got the rest of the day off. Bad news is, well, my work laptop is borked. No. What is going on with everybody's technology on this full moon? You know what? I take it back. This is not a peaceful full moon. This is a full moon that's choosing violence. Everybody's technology seems to be having problems today, so no, I kid you not. We were literally just talking about chain computer crashing and whatnot. The technology revolution's upon us. Yo, for real. The beaver full moon is super powerful? Dude, tell me about it. This is insanity. You know what I'm very tempted to do? Alright. Let's stop looking at the problem. Let us do two things. Don't recommend laptops for daily usage. They age like milk and are so thin you might as well have a hot plate. Yeah, right? Dude, I know. Laptops are, for me, laptops are one of those things where even when I see people use gaming laptops, I'm gonna be very honest with you guys, it's never interested me. I don't feel good about them. I don't feel safe about them. I'm one of those, like, I wonder if this is the universe telling me I should buy the Healing Crystal Stone Advent Calendar I've been eyeing? Yep. That sounds about right, Seth. That sounds about right. Whatever's going on, it's time to sage it. But no, I'm so sorry, Sino. Laptops suck. They are genuinely a pain in the butt. Alright, let's move these guys in. Alright, you guys are all in the trough. You guys are all doing your thing. Now then you... Who do we still have in this pack? If any. Trailer Park Boys, the sea shanty. Let's go. 114. Thank you for that, Hell. Are you following a 114? Wait. Who's this thing following? I didn't even know we had a 114 here. Doing a free weekend until the 10th on Steam. Oh, very nice. Yeah, I own it. I've got to return to it at some point. It just... That game, like, biblically pissed me off. Okay. I'm like, at some point I will return. Following Direwolf 118. Am I not on? Okay. Let us go run and do things. Let's go foraying. Not with my Didacurus though in my freaking inventory. That was almost dumb. That was almost real bad and that was almost real dumb. Because I am losing my mind. Like, I love the game, don't get me wrong, and I love the studio that made Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, but as Sino can tell you, I had so much hype, and then they wound up taking away the elements of the game that was, like, the best part of the game, IMO, and it just completely, like, It just completely and utterly pissed me off to such a point where, like, at some point we just stopped entirely. Probably enjoying it more out of Kingdom Come 2. You probably would, dude. It's a fabulous game. It's a fabulous game, especially too if you haven't played the first one. I don't know if you've actually played the first one or not, but like, I'll put it to you this way. If you played the first one, some of the elements that they removed in order to develop the second one is a bit of a kick in the teeth. You know what? I should probably... No, we're not going to do that, actually. We're going to take our tools with us. We're at a point where we can sustainably replace them if we need to. But yeah, especially if you like didn't play the first one, the second one is fantastic. My problem is that I played the first one and I was in love with some of the mechanics in the first one, and the second one just forced stealth. It took away quite a lot of the sandbox creativity that I'm a big fan of. And for me, that just turned into, it like quickly became not ideal. Are you level 96 still? You're still running around out here? Homie, are you still running around? There you go. It made a big story choice irrelevant. Yeah, which is another thing about it that really bothered me, is that finding out the spoilers for the ending, I was just like... Not my thing, you know? It's amazing rolls in Necromancy. I don't want to hope to get them again when there's such high rolls to get it. True. True. Especially because Necromancy is so much fun. Let's bring along the 96 Direwolf. Yeah. Yeah. Without spoiling anything, so no, yeah. Kingdom Come, like, biblically pissed me off. Like, the decision that they went with in the second one, it's just like, I understand it, but at the same time, I'm just like... Bro. Well, at least we got this cute-looking direwolf. Alright, let's get rid of all of this crap while we're here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and look for some carnivore babies, if we can, that are unattended, with a smaller size pack so that we hopefully will not just lose everybody automatically, but we're gonna be very fingers crossed about the situation because I'm making no promises. There's also a red drop, which would be very fabulous. Oh, there's another direwolf. More castle building today? Yes, we are doing a little bit of that, and we've been doing a little bit of that, but the building mechanics in this game are still... I look forward to having more of the template system that I can work from, and for me it's just... I have to have a break from building every now and then. Because otherwise, it's arc, and I will proceed to just simply rage out. Hell, for me, it was the entire gameplay. So, like, previously in Kingdom Come, you could literally play through entire sections of the game in stealth or go aggressive stealth. You were not forced. They completely removed that element from the game. And there are just entire sections where you are basically forced into the very ass position of just straight up having no other choices. And for me, that just ruined the entire gameplay experience. Like, we must have spent at least 20 of this close to 60 hours that I was headed towards in just straight up forced stealth. Like, one of my absolute favorite streamers who was playing the game literally rage quit the game as well, simply because of this element, you know? It was one of those things where their decision to basically make it so that stealth doesn't have like, yeah, right, dude? That's what I was figuring. I was like, I have a feeling that you're going to understand exactly what I mean when I say that there's moments with Ark where you just like have to literally take a break from the building or else you get like squirrely. For lack of a better way to say it. But yeah, hell, one of my favorite streamers early, like, basically rage quit the game within a couple of days of starting it just because it removed one of his most favorite aspects. And it just, the entire direction that Warhorse went in. And what frustrated me about it in addition, so every single character model looked like an Instagram model, which I was like, I'm not gonna lie, there used to be variance in the faces and variance in the dynamics. The utter lack in the character models was something that's so small, I know, but it's something that, to be honest with you guys, especially like working in this industry, when everything looks like a manufactured Instagram model, it's just kind of... It's like, really? I understand you're meaning to show city people, but it's like... There's variance in the way that people look in a city. Trust me, I've grown up next to New York City my entire life. Not everybody looks like an Instagram model by far and away. So it was very, there were some decisions that they made that were frankly just distasteful. Did anybody have a baby up here? Yes, a baby. But yeah, there were many moments where I just started to, and it was actually funny, like, so we were playing it, and I just remember that we all got very, I think, Sino, were you in chat when I started officially, like, burning out on it? Were you there for that crash out? I don't know if you were there or if you were avoiding spoilers. Both are equally possible, really. Oh yeah, you remember the Instagram bot? Yeah, that was the moment. That was the moment when shit got so real. I'd had enough. And then all of a sudden it was like, why does everybody look like they have lip filler? And I just completely was like, well, I was like, that's my moment to step away completely from a gaming experience. $54 is also not bad. This is not an excellent dire bear, but hey, at least it's another one. Are you a fleeing direwolf? Are your parents gone? Can we adopt you? What level? A 9. Oh no. Trying to type like a medieval valley girl. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember it. I was so angry, dude, that like there are sections that I just don't even flat out remember because I have never been that pissed off with a release from day one. Bye bye baby direwolf, I know. I'm like, well, it's a level 8, but it's still a direwolf, so who knows, maybe it will actually manage to survive a little longer. Luckily we have a dire bear, so that's something. It's very cute. The bears are adorable. Like, this is disgustingly cute. I'm not even a bear person, but like, you know? I know, right? Pure prime meat jerky, brother. That's not happening. That level, if not at that level, yeah. Yeah. It's rare, but when it happens with the same face waiting for snacks, oh my god, that's so cute. Yeah, it's rare when it happens with me, especially with a game that's been highly anticipated for me, but like when that happens, it's rough. Alright, let's just do this and see. I mean, God willing, we can actually protect this thing. Now, this is YUTY land. almost tempted to just explore the area over by our house that has more, you know what? Yeah, let me run the wolf and the dire bear back over to the house. Because the last time that we did this and we had a pack of this size, we just kept losing them to terrain. And I don't know if they're clipping into each other. Oh, bro, that game sent me over the edge. It was Banishers, Ghost of New Eden, which was ass. The fact that the only quest that they give you that in any way discusses indigenous peoples, involves smallpox blankets, sent me so far over the edge that I swear to God in that moment, I was like, I was literally, my vision went like black with rage. I was like, how in a game that says it's trying to discuss grief, how do we get to a point where you reduce all of the indigenous people's contribution to smallpox blankets? Oh, and then I remember, Sinnoh, that we pulled up the Steam reviews, and Phoenix will remember this because we pulled up the Steam reviews, and there were a couple of them that the devs intentionally tried to bury because they actually mentioned exactly that, and were complaints about the fact that the devs were very insensitive in their tone about particular quest lines and like their handling of this material. And I was just like, bro, there is nothing that sends me from 0 to blackout rage faster than bullshit with indigenous peoples in games. Exactly. And that moment, Crystal, I did become that T-Rex. I went freaking ballistic. It's been a rare day. It's been a rare day since I have gotten that angry at anything. And what I think bothered me too is that they were trying to show like an alternate version of history, and like, well, I get that. If you're going to include indigenous peoples and you reduce the only quest down to smallpox blankets, you are just, in my eyes, that's becoming instant garbage, you know? Oh, it's so cute. Look at how pretty it is. Peter Griffin that played for me. Yes. It is indeed, and that's what I'm saying, is like I literally became the Jurassic Park T-Rex in like 3 seconds. Oh no, 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 I did the thing. Please none of you got stuck in this ice flow. Any amount of adventuring up in this wilderness just feels like it's gonna be... There you go, and Sinnoh got the official one. That was literally me about the whole game. I couldn't deal. Exactly, it is random, and it worked out beautifully in that moment. That's literally what I morphed into, was the straight up Jurassic Park T-Rex out of wrath. Pago! Pago Steel! Oh man. Hello, grumbly mammoths that sound terrifying, but are actually not. Become that female Rex often. I don't blame you, girl. With your job, I don't blame you. I feel like any of us would be pushed there under those conditions. But the mini-me. Oh, you know, finding more RGs would actually also not go amiss. Finding some more RGs would actually be pretty great. But unfortunately, I think that's going to mean crossing into YUTY territory. Oh, pretty bird. Rip, pretty bird. Oh, that's a YUTY. $89, damn. Let's go! A 92 RG? Of course, it couldn't be like, come here. Try to take a nap prior to game. That is fair, Sinnoh. That is very fair. Alright, puppies. And Sinnoh, I will see you later. I don't think that's a bad idea. What was the button? Didn't we figure this out yesterday? Oh god. It wasn't I, it was comma. That's what it was. Alright, who is the pack leader? This one? So everybody form up. Like, we're in danger. We do not need more dire wolves, and I'm aware of that. But I'm also in a mode where I'm like, I can't exactly just let the puppies go running where the YUTY is gonna chase them. What I wish is that that level 92 RG had had a baby. That would have been sick. Damn, bro, this one does 775% damage. That's insane. Walk. And walk. Nice. Oh, I believe it, hell. I believe it. Okay, those are mammoths losing their shit. I believe it. Rip. You know what? I'm sorry, puppies. But our group is already of such a size. More dire wolves crawling everywhere. Oh my god, this one, not this one following us. Are you here to guilt me? Are you here to guilt me for not adopting you? Indeed, Marissa. It's trying it, that's for sure. It's trying the guilt trip. My family's Catholic, you can't guilt trip me. I'm a pro tier at ignoring guilt trips. You can't get me exactly. Oh my god, dude. Jessica, are you kidding me? Where is she? You know the one that I repost a lot of videos from. She was doing a thing the other day where it was like Italians and their gossip, where they were all like out in the balcony with the espresso, and I was like, bro, if that ain't the truest shit I've ever seen. Where the fuck are my wolves? To do some poaching myself. Yeah, totally. You heathens. Totally. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Yeah, there's nothing unusual about, you know, just casually. Bro, this puppy is gonna be the death of me. You're not even adoptable, bro. Just because they're kind of beat up. Oh yeah, well that's why, because they barely have any health. Right, well one of them is practically a zombie. Try and keep them somewhat sane. Dude, remember when we first bred up a pack of direwolves and now that's like so trivial? I kind of love that. RGs, puppies, chalicos. Let's get this RG out of the way because I think that's a baby. It is, it's a blue baby. Come here, baby. Oh my god. That's what we need. Oh my god, let me out. Follow that baby. Bro. I'm low-key begging you to land. Oh no. No! Ow! Where's that bird? Come on. There it is. That was a miracle. Saying hi to some people who haven't streamed in a while. Very nice, dude. I hope it went well. Where? That was a perfect baby. God damn it, YUTY. I don't want a YUTY. Or, well, I do want a YUTY, but I don't want to deal with a YUTY right now. I would like for this bird to come back. I don't even know what level it is, but it's beautiful and it's blue, Marissa, and I want it. Ah. That's exactly the bird I was thinking. There is no fucking way. You're not serious right now. Bro. Its stats are fucking abysmal, but I don't even fucking care. It's a YUTY. The way that this will change the game if I can ride on this with a pack of direwolves. As a matter of fact, what do I need for the saddle? I need to craft it in the thing. Do I even have one? Crafted at Smithy. The Ark gods have answered my prayers. Literally that, between that and the fucking blue RG that I wish would just land. Please just come down here and land. Bro, it's so cute. No, no, no. Shit, I heard that. You know what? Fuck it, we gotta go. I'm gonna think about that blue chick for the rest of my days and be angry that I didn't get over there fast enough to claim it. But we absolutely cannot take out a YUTY. The fact that they can is kind of insane. Everyone guard this fucking Tyrannus with our lives. I feel that this has been a miracle. I was literally thinking to myself, like, wouldn't it be cool if we could just find one out and wandering around? No! Come on. Holy fucking shit. You get your health back right now. I think the fuck not. Everything in nature, leave my baby YUTY alone. It's so cute and fluffy. This is the first YUTY we've ever owned. It's so cute. Look at its derpy little face. Are you fucking kidding me? Is that what I think it is? Is that what I think it is? No, that is what I think it is. And that, I wish would just come land. Guys, if that blue RG would come and land by us, I'd be the happiest person. It wants to go on a walk with me. All right, come on. And yes, I know it's only a level 12, which is actually a butthole level. But hear me out, it's still a UT. It's better than nothing. And I can't believe that we have it. You're back for the gym. When I come back, prayers, you've gotten the beautiful blue baby. Oh my god, right, Marissa? I can't even see it, and I'm nervous for it. All I want is for that baby to land. And I want to check, but I do not want to leave these things unsupervised. And Marissa enjoyed the gym. If that beautiful blue baby would just have landed. There it is. I know, I really wish that we had a way of making the baby, because like I love that they added the baby RGs, but like the lack of landing is making me slightly neurotic. Oh my god, you're so cute. It's disgustingly cute, you guys. And thank you, Marissa. Enjoy the gym. And to think, I was like... Please just want me to cuddle you. Cooked meat jerky? God damn it. That would have actually been possible in another life. Please grow up bigger and stronger. Its health pool really does give me anxiety. No, there's another Chalico. Please come back here and land. My joy if we get this bluebird and also this freaking YUTY and we can actually bring them back is going to be insane. Just so that we're abundantly clear, this is nice. Oh my god, are you flying down? Chat, this is not a drill. I'm gonna feel so much better when this thing is a full adult. You scared the shit out of me, don't do that. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is the Chalico fighting? Oh my god. I think the fuck not. Come here. Never again, please. You're so close to full grown. Just a little bit longer. I'm gonna wait for this thing to grow up. We are not going back home until this thing is fully grown. Oh my god, it's so cute. The deer are adorable. The megaloceros. What irritates the crap out of me is that that's the baby that we want. But getting it to land is the problem. Bolas? You know, that is actually not a bad idea. Fiberstone and thatch. It is closer. I mean, I'm hopeful. I wish I had my bird so I could just fly up there near it. Yeah, Mr. YUTY, let's go. I mean, can you imagine if we could actually find a female? If we could find a female baby of a decent level just running away. The insanity of that. I really wish I could get a final imprint on you. Of course you couldn't want the cuddles, you know? Where? There, the baby around there? Or the UT is quick too. Alright, I don't know where this thing went. Let me not do the thing that we all know will be the dire error. Cryo and then throw it back. Of course, the one time that I don't have my cryo on me. You know, it might just be worth it. Did it land on the rocks? That's an excellent question. Nah, we're not gonna cheat though. We're not gonna endlessly spawning cryopods. We did it one time in the case of a thing getting stuck that was legit infuriating, but like... There's that thing. You guys, we're about to have a fully cooked up UT. Now, we have to pray it does not have good health. Which, oh my god, you're cute. So what's the auto courage? For the buff on its own or not? Where do I change that? Is that just straight up in the behavioral? Or would that be harvest settings? Or would that be... Yeah, let's go! Enable turret mode. Like, can I not make it automatically roar? Yo, let's go, guys. We have a UT. Alright, everyone. Avengers. This is crazy. Hello, John. Welcome in. Now, I should just bring this thing home. I do know that. However, I really want that bird. You know what we should do? Okay. That thing's dead. I was hoping that... Oh, that's dismal. Right. Rip to your mama. We hardly knew her. Unfortunately, it seems like you hardly did because you were small. Oh, good. Health. Definitely health. Health and melee is going straight into this puppy. Because this is admittedly a quite crappy... like, considerably crappy YUTY, but it's still a YUTY. Ah! It's got a feathery butt that is blocking my vision. I still can't believe we survived its mother, only for the mammoths to tell it to fuck off, only for us to wind up with its baby. I don't really feel like tangling with that. Not gonna lie. I don't. I feel like making it home would be intelligent. Did you knock down that tree? Go this way. Hopefully this is us. Oh, fuck. Time to go. No, 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 no. Babies, we're not dealing with two at once. What do I look like? Exactly, Sat. That was good timing on that. That was about to be fucking batshit. What's up, Abby? I was like, no, no, not two UTs at the same time. Crystal says Pego Steel. I'm like, I don't even care what it takes. We'll take the long way home. I just do not want this guy going anywhere near a freaking pair of his kin. Because let me just put it this way, I don't think that they are all that weak. Oh, fuck. No, no, no. Are you beaten up? You are beaten up. Why are you beaten up? Because you have barely any health. You have a level? Yes, you do. More health for you. Buddy, we're gonna get you up to 10,000 health if we can. At least. I want this YUTY surviving the apocalypse. Isn't this where we just were? This is literally where we just were. Well, that was fun. I'm assuming the small baby did not land. How did we even get into this area? Hello? Oh no, not you. God damn it. Why, bro? Let's pump up your melee. Bro, if this YUTY gets stuck in the terrain. Alright, you know what? This is such bullshit that I even have to do this. OBS and open like 7 streams at the same time in Chrome, no issues. So what happens if you... So then what happens if you open up OBS and you open up Stardew? So did I have all 3? Oh, Stardew Valley. Got you, got you. I wasn't sure what the abbreviation was. For a few moments. CPU is maybe spiking to 2530. So what's your typical CPU use as you're streaming? I feel like that's the next valid question, you know what I mean? Because basically your ambient OBS CPU use is not a good measure, but it is different. But I did clear the cache. Good, good, good. Yeah, because like the ambient CPU use in, unfortunately, OBS does not reflect what it jumps to when you're streaming. I have it streaming now. Okay. In test category, fair. That's so weird. It's hard to figure out too, because it's like, I'm sure you're not doing anything that should be that load intensive on the PC. You know what I mean? Like, for God's sakes, it's Stardew. And there's been no updates, no like graphical stuff, no like... Oh, you normally record too, don't you? So recording as well might be doing it. That's a lot of draw. Yeah, I just use the VODs that Twitch puts out. I don't do any like separate recording myself either. I'm like, I feel like that would just literally that would be my undoing. Oh boy, any updates? We'll get him there slowly but surely. First order of business when I get back is to get this guy a saddle. Frames are higher quality than my stream output, and I don't record Spotify, which Twitch VODs. No, so not if you have your audio tracked. It depends on if you have your audio tracked or not. Basically, you can just track the audio and set it to a different thing, and it doesn't actually save with the VOD. Saves you a lot of time, energy, and all my audio is tracked by source. Yeah, so why are you saving it to the VODs then? Because for me, it's like the stream quality is fine. You know, it uploads to YouTube just fine. Like, it doesn't need to be anything crazy, at least if it's just chill gameplay. Oh no. Please kill the Perlovia. Okay, they did. Like, uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know. Just speaking for me, I don't really care all that much about the YouTube quality, to be honest with you. Like, I care, but I don't care beyond the fact that it's discernible. Yes, it does. You can literally just go right into the manager and you can actually just export it. For one, you could export directly to YouTube, which is fun. Then the other thing is you can also resize it when you actually get it, which is a little bit easier on the YouTube processing end. But yeah, it's just fine. It just has a lot to do also with what your bitrate is, what you're actually streaming out at. So I focus more of my CPU on that, but to each their own. You know, there's many different ways to cut the cake. Personally though, I could see the recording and streaming it, especially if you're already at 30%. It's gonna be more taxing. Just reminded me I need to export my one streamer's VOD to his VOD channel. Hey, look at that. I love a good notification reminder. 5.3. Try bumping it to 7. That's probably what the majority of the issue is. If it's not, yay, we actually made it home with this UT. A miracle. An actual miracle, because I was not trying to deal with this. Woo-wee, we got lucky. We got the dire bear and we got the UT. Craziness. Nope, it actually caps at 8. Or at least it used to only cap at 8. Now it's a little bit different. Because now they actually permit higher quality streaming. However, that being said, usually 8 is about what most PCs can reasonably handle. Once you start getting up there, you need to have a higher and higher power CPU for it. But yeah, I keep mine at about 7, sometimes 7.5 if I'm feeling adventurous. Alright, what we're gonna do I'm going to bring this wolf back, and we are going to keep you there, but take you guys to go and pick up more metal. Although, actually, you know what we could also do? Which might... let's try and place ladders and then delete them. So I really would like the YUTY saddle. I would like to actually lead the wolves on the YUTY, which would be badass. But yeah, for the last couple of years, it's been three. Oh, it only gives me 3 at a time. Well, we have to do it anyway. My goodness, you are cute looking. I love how fluffy its butt is. 6K bitrate by Twitch. I mean, I can go well and above. So I don't know what current model of your OBS is at, but I'm currently on 7,000 as we're live. Without an issue either. So I have no idea. What is... There wasn't just metal on that. No, okay. That was hide. I'm metal crazy. That's my OBS setting. It's my OBS setting, and that's also my Twitch settings. It doesn't really change. When Kingdom Come came out, I was like, actually, back when we had the other CPU, I was like kind of tweaking around with it because I was like, oh man, it was getting absolutely infuriating because my CPU and my GPU were bottlenecking and arguing, so I had to do a whole freaking rework. Flying direwolf. That was new. Yeah, just go back. Let's mine a couple of the metal nodes by the other house. Cook those up, I think. Because I would like a YUTY saddle. It would be nice. Because we can actually do... Because my thought is with the direwolf buff. So, like, if the direwolves are buffed, and we've got one that's doing 700% damage... That should be chunky. It should be useful. Where is he? I can't believe how lucky we got with the YUTY, baby. Luckily, this game's actually being a little bit less annoying than it was yesterday. Yesterday, I felt like, you know, it's funny. Whenever they patch anything in this game, I feel like we just get, like, the most annoying jitter. Now I'm like, well, at least it's stable. So are we quiet? We're also quiet, fan-wise. I will take it. I'd also breed this wolf. It's got pretty markings. Doesn't give me all the same panels you get as broadcaster. Yeah, no, and certainly while I'm live, it's not the time to be in the editor. Certainly not. You're reminding me too, I've actually got to pull that. So while I'm at it, run ads, change category title, yeah. Yeah, basically we're changing it, so we're doing a bit of a restructure. So now it's only going to be Cali, Blue, and Auburn with that. Because I'm changing around a couple of things. I'm restructuring. Because before I had it on pretty much constantly, and it was one of those things where I kept on getting kind of, let's just say, disruptive. But you live and you learn, you know? But yeah, thank you for reminding me, actually. I'm reminding Sath about the VODs, and you're reminding me about that. Alright, how much metal do we have on us? I think we should have enough for the ingots, at least. I truly thought that this wolf was about to move at all of 2 miles an hour. Our poor Diplo. I should enable the thing to wander so at least it can mate. I should enable the thing to at least have a quality of life improvement. Sorry, there was construction noise outside my house that was well timed for that. So I was like, wait. Hell yes. Alright, let's do this. Oh yes, punch the rock. That's the way. Hey, now I got the official one. Let's go. Let's do this thing, man. I want that UT saddle bad. Back, what time is it? 5:03, so I need to cook sausages. Great, so we'll do UT saddle, and then I think we'll call it here for today. Quickly attend to that. Because your girl has got some Italian sausages to cook up, and I am very excited for it. God, the Italian brain rot is still so good. It was so surreal for me to experience the Italian brain rot. I was like, what is happening? Like, and it just was one of those moments where we all just sort of, like, my whole family just looked around and we were like, what the fuck? And I was like, yep, I guess the new meta is Italian brain rot. Please don't run in front of me, baby trike. That will not end well for any of us. I'm like, that would occasionally too in this game. The babies will literally just send you a link for something I found on Amazon. It was Italian brain rot advent. Sath, send me the Amazon link. I'm gonna throw that on Throne. That would be fun as hell. That would be fun as hell. Wait, that's amazing. Wait, that's amazing. That's dangerous. Throw me that link. I want that. I'm like, wait a second. I might even just get it for myself. That's cute as hell. Because while I am a crystal girly, Italian brain rot advent calendar just sounds diabolical. That sounds like perfect for the event. Bro, how? What the fuck? Alright, Ark, what the fuck, bro? Oh my god, this fucking game. Some weeks, I swear to- like, what is this shit? How do you even- Why is shit just constantly falling through the ground? That's what I would like to know. For the 2 I found, thank you, Seth. Appreciate. Bro, what is going on with the stuff in the ground and the following? I kid you not, Knight. I kid you not. It's like insanely silly. Need to be out of here. Right, Illig? Long day? Excitable. Hello? Thank you. What I want to understand is what the falling into the earth is about with the creatures. I can't tell if it's just this map or if it's happening consistently across other maps. But it is... Like, you know what we're gonna do, actually? Hang on, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Then what we might even test... I don't have any, like, leftover metal here. No, of course not. Probably took it with me. Yeah, I took it with me. I can just say I don't have problems, but I'm usually traversing on bigger dinos. Yeah, dude, the way that everything has been getting stuck today, and what bothers me about it is that it's only in the last 2 days that this has really been going on. Like, we have spent quite a lot of hours in this game without anything getting stuck. The horses aren't getting stuck. The raptor didn't get stuck. It's just, it's specifically like the wolves getting stuck. And then in addition, we also had the, whatchamacallit. No, because it's happened across a range of terrains. It's happening like across the general areas of the snow area as well. Which is like, this is horrible. I don't know what they updated with these meshes, but whatever they did with the update is ass. Put it back. My god. I'm like, this is happening now. Like, so if it happened at all before, it happened rarely. Now it's happening like 4 to 5 times in a session, which is like, this is stupid. Because if it does turn into something where it's like the YUTY, that's... It's just kind of dumb. It's such a freaking waste of your time and energy. But while we wait, let me do a thing or two. Let me see, there's my course. While we wait for these ingots to cook up anyway. Yeah, dude, it's so weird. Oh my god, I just had the most dizzying moment, realizing that I had no idea what I was just looking at. Let's Let's see. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Dang it. Oh shit. Hang on. Okay. Beautiful. There we go. But yeah, I don't know what the deal is. I genuinely wish, chat, that whatever is going on with the meshes and whatever is going on with the issues that this game is having with things just randomly falling into the ground, I wish that it would chill out. It's a wee bit much, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see that. Just for shits and giggles. Because I don't think that this is gonna work. But I'm kind of curious. I'm like, I wonder if I could get back over by that blue baby and actually go and get it. It's like there's nothing going on over here with babies, right? Dude, that one day that we had the 8 or 9 Rexes too was crazy. Oh, that's a pretty looking bird. So I'm just like, yeah, we should actually have enough stuff at the house now, technically, to defend the YUTY. But for those who are wondering, by the way, including Dutch, this is where the dire bears are. Basically, they just constantly spawn over here. And there's always babies. Let me, as a matter of fact, do one of these. Yeah, it's a 18.6, 65.2. See how the lane is looking. I guess the good news is about the bears, even the bears that we lost yesterday, is that there is a surplus of them. What's up here? Oh, this is like a pride rock. Oh, I like this way too much. Oh, there's tons of pagos. Oh yeah, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? Could always use tons of pagos. All of the pago energy. My babies, I miss them. You don't want to know. What do you mean I don't want to know? My favorite area? The swamp? Or do you mean the purple tree? Like, are you being serious or are you being sarcastic? YUTY Island. Oh, the redwoods. Makes sense. I mean, pagos really do take YOLO to another level. The redwoods, that makes sense. It makes so much sense. Alright, let's see. Looking for drakelings, and pegos are everywhere. Aw, I find that the drakelings have been a lot in the snow area. Man, look at how beautiful that the sky looks. This game really gives beauty a whole nother meaning. Can be very frustrating, especially when things are falling through the earth, but it is beautiful. And that does definitely make it more worth it. 4 different types of them? Yeah, there's the spring, summer, autumn, and winter, I believe. So I've been seeing a lot of the winter ones up here, and it's just lovely. They're gorgeous little creatures. Even though they're mean as all hell. Oh? That's definitely not fucking safe. You ruins. Like, I heard that thing take off. Dude, they're awesome. I love the idea of the drakelings. They're just very cute. I don't think there's any prayer in hell that I can find that blue bird again. But if it could still be out there, that would be hilariously awesome. What I should have done was pull out the map and actually record the location I was at. But I, like a dumbass, did not. However, who knows? Maybe we can find more fleeing YUTY babies. It would be awesome. Mostly I remember where we're going. It'd be so cool if we could find like a carnivore. I mean, it's a pipe dream. But finding like an abandoned Rex right now, another abandoned YUTY, or like an abandoned Giga, especially because we have the cryopod. Abandoned Giga would be sick. But at this point, I'm just going for broke, you know? At this point, my gambling addiction with ARC babies is clearly on display. I'm like, not me having a gambling problem. And definitely knowing it by the way that I treat these babies. Also, these sunsets. There's a lot of BS-ery. And I know that there's a lot of wolves in these zones. There's a Giga. It's either a Giga or a Rex. But I don't think that you have a baby on you, do you? No, you're a Rexy. Never mind. I'm like, that's not the right size compared to where I am. For Giga, we need to go up into the hills more. Flying directly into the sunlight. Alright, so you're a UT with 2 babies on it. Damn, I wish something would take that thing out. That's 2 babies. Oh, we could just take whichever one's better. Oh, man. Dude, it has triplets, actually. It has got triplets. I almost feel like we should follow it and see if the parent gets annihilated, but I feel like that's not going to happen. Thank you, Walker. 1 second. And just bring sunlight into this. Aw, man. If only this thing could be taken out by anything. It would be so cool if something took down this YUTY. The fact we even found one to begin with, though, feels like such a fluke. That one does not have a baby. I'm telling y'all right now, if we find like a baby, anything high level and carnivorous, we're just taking it. Don't even care, it's coming home. Ooh, this is a cool... Oh, this is pretty. Look at this. This red wooded cavey area. Underneath a bunch of obsidian nodes. There's another UT with a baby. Alright, alright, alright. Maybe this could be good for us. No, I'm aware. Oh, is that a Carno? I thought that was a UT with a baby, but it was not. It was a Carno. I'm sad. I was hopeful. Yes, I was hopeful, but too late. I was like, surely that's another UT because there's so many of them around here. But honestly, between the mammoth call and the UT call, I get very confused. This is also a very nice area. I really have to say, Valguero is a beautiful map. Excuse me. You're just a Carno. I guess my big question is, do I want to actually fly into the bullshit? Because, like, even though we can no longer pump movement speed, well, at least not on this server yet. When we can pump movement speed, it's gonna be a little bit stupid. Because at that point, that Wyvern Trench is just gonna be absolutely pillaged. Wait, are you a bebe thing? You have a bebe? Oh, are you running alongside your parent? Wait, that's so cute. I am much too close to all the whoa, there's a lot of bullshit happening. Let us see. I'm like, wouldn't it be nice if I actually gave the bird food? Puppy. Man, though, dude, direwolves are like the easiest. I think direwolves might be the easiest thing to get on this map. Beyond Pagos, direwolves are definitely like now on that level. Like what used to be a challenge and evolved is just completely... Oh my god, I am... Oh no, it has Carnos with it, not babies. The YUTY baby would be... Oh, it looks like... Oh, maybe it took down a... Yeah, it took down a Carno. See many running things. Very, very pretty. It's so funny. Every time that I fly over these hills, I'm very convinced that I'm gonna eventually just like fly directly into the mouth of a Giga. It's just gonna be like stuck in the cliff or something and I'm just gonna find its jaws immediately. I feel like that would be such a canonically accurate lore event for Ark. It's like, ah yes, I see that you were flying in the winter. Oh yes, it would be a shame if this Giga just happened to find you precisely at the moment that you need most for it not to find you. It would be so cool if there was like a really crappy leveled Giga. Like a level 2 Giga. That's baby was just running away. Not because it would honestly be as fun as finding a higher level one, but because it's more believable that the other creatures could kill that. The Homburg, but after visiting Bad Homburg. Let's see, let's go this way. I'm like, you know, chat, I figured that while we have ingots cooking, we may as well do something useful. That's a bird. That's a bird. That's a wolf. Woof. Those are not even close to the same creature. That's how y'all know that my brain is a little bit fried. I have returned. How goes borrowing babies? Well, we got the baby YUTY home in one piece. I'm out here trying to see if there are any other babies that we could perhaps, you know, borrow for our shenanigans. However, I have to tell you, it's a bit rough to try and find YUTY babies. And welcome back, Marissa. Bro, this is like the YUTY kingdom out here. I feel like I'm on Mutual of YUTY. Oh god. I'm gonna need stamina immediately too. This is gonna be a shit show, ladies and gentlemen. The parents may be onto me, yeah. Somehow I strongly think that they have formed a patch group about it, Marissa. And they have gone to their local district. If I can just make it up here. Oh yes, we landed here before. Okay. This is a very nice spot. I really like the autumn colors going on. The parents are onto me. They're onto my shenanigans. They know. Oh. Oh, my leg. My legs. No, those are Carnos. I got so hopeful that it would be a baby with it. My god, was I hopeful. They are Carnos after all. I was like, oh my god, please be a baby YUTY. I still can't believe that we just found one running for its life. Like, the good fortune of that could not be understated enough. Now I'm just over here trying to press my advantage against the game, but, you know, we all know how that one goes with Ark. Yamatai could tell us. You press your advantage with Ark, Ark reminds you who's boss immediately. It's like how on, like, day one we were finding all these, like, baby Rexes just hanging around, and I was like, oh my god, if only one of them would be abandoned. Was the game apologizing for yesterday? Exactly, Seth. The game was giving me a heartfelt apology because, like, you know, it knew. It just sort of knew it pushed me too far. It's because it killed the unicorn, and honestly, like, I felt my soul crinkle a little bit at that. It was a rough loss. It was a very, very rough loss. Exactly, right? It was. It truly would, but it truly would. It wasn't, but it would. What's up, man-made? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Look, another beautiful RG. Unfortunately, we could not get the blue baby. Marissa, I'm sad to say. If we'd had the RG cryoed, it would have been possible. But we did not. Or at least we could have tried. I would think that lassoing the babies would work. It'd be nice if it would work. I know. It was, of course, the perfect baby. The wolves killed the parent, but we got a baby YUTY, so we can't be upset about that. We got a baby YUTY out of that arrangement. And if we're gonna talk about what's more rare, or what's rarer, what's more exclusive, the YUTY is definitely the harder thing to find just running around like that dead. So, like, while I'm deeply aggrieved, while I am deeply sad, at the same time, I know we got lucky as hell. Oh, that's a really bad sound. Hey, chat. We're in danger. Oh, it's just a car now. I'm just like, our RG does not have the health to be able to handle a car now. Oh, wow. Who brought down this Rex? A Rex has been downed. I'm begging everything that has ever existed in nature right now. Is there a baby for that Rex? Excuse me, but do you have any babies up for adoption? Simple. Walk dogs, feed dogs, take meds, leafy greens, eat pizza, drink Gatorade, play video games, go to bed. I'm a simple man of simple pleasures. Hell yes. We love to see it. Oh my goodness, there's so many Rexes. I think we found where all those Rexes are that were normally by our house. Simple answer, they're all over here. It would make me so happy if that downed Rex had had a baby. Although I feel like... I don't know if one Rex would eat another Rex baby. Interesting food for thought. And I am jealous, Alec. I hope you enjoy it. I need to make my sausages tonight. I am very excited for it too. I'm either going to make, so I'm between ideas for the meal, because I can either make the meatloaf with smashed sweet potatoes, or I can make the sausages with smashed sweet potatoes. I've been really on a meatloaf kick lately because the weather has been so cold and cozy. So we're gonna see. I have options. Especially too because I still have like lean veggies for roasting. So I guess that would work actually better with the sausages, but like smashed sweet potatoes are always fantastic. I gotta see. Alright, let's toss this in here. God knows we have enough carnivores. Alright, let's see where we're at. Are your children up for adoption? Are my children up for adoption? No, my Pagos will never be up for adoption. Can you imagine? I would die inside. Go for the meatloaf if you're on a meatloaf kick. I'm thinking about it. I am really thinking about it. You know? Middle ingots are 135. We definitely have that. Silica pearls. Oh. My camera was in the way. Alright, well I guess we know what we're doing next episode, which is that we're going to the beach. I guess there's only one thing to be done, which is to go to the beach. I agree, Marissa. Alright, chat. Since I have just learned that we will not be having a YUTY saddle, I'm gonna call it here. and I will be at tabletop tonight, but I am going to go and make either sausages or meatloaf, depending on, I don't know, we'll spin a wheel, we'll flip a coin, we'll do something. But anyway, guys, I will see you later. Thank you so much for being here, and I'm so glad that Ark actually decided to play nice with us today. Thank you to the Ark gods for the baby YUTY, I suppose. It's a miracle. But thank you, guys. I will see y'all later. Have a wonderful rest of your time zone, no matter what it is. Get that good rest. And yes, I will send